Hey, good afternoon. It's about 4:30 Pacific time on a Wednesday. WooF Ditty here on behalf of the WooF driver and his WooF pack. WooF driver coming at you live on Facebook. WooF Ditty chat room here, chat box I call it. Show, whatever you want to call it. Bucky here, the WooF Ditty guy. And tonight we're going to do something a little different this afternoon. We're going to play some tunes with the WooF axe, Princess, the WooF axe, named after the female husky in the WooF pack there, as you see, her face on there. Levi's there. What's up? And we're just jamming this afternoon. Basically, we're going to play a few songs, and we're going to look at a video about the WooF axe with some of my friends in Nashville who check it out. What's up? It's all good. Just playing some music today. Jumping and jamming here to get going here. Nice, Julie Fisher. Good afternoon. Seeing some new names. I love it. Last night we tried to go on and it kept freezing up on us and was saying our signal was weak, which means Facebook was overloaded. It wasn't your Wi-Fi or my Wi-Fi. It was a Facebook deal. A lot of people were on apparently. Olivia, hey, from Atlanta. We're going to jam tonight, a little WooF axe jamming. Good to see y'all. This thing build an audience real quick. It says it's build an audience, a Facebook streaming thing here live. And we're on the West Coast here. It's about 4:33. It's about 7:30 on the East Coast. In the middle, you know what time it is. 6:30 Midwest, 5:30 Mountain. And we're just having fun. Can we love the WooF axe? Haven't seen it in a while. Good evening. Thanks from Kentucky. Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to play we got 3 requests that we're going to play by request, and we might do an extra one, but that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to look at a video of the guys in Nashville that a couple of them with Kenny Rogers' band. I used to play with Kenny, and 2 of my friends that are still with him, and then 2 other studio musicians came. We have them come over to test this thing out. When we got it a couple of years ago in Nashville, went to Nashville and had a little session, had fun just messing around with it to get their opinion on it. And they played it, each of the guys played it. You know, we're going to share that with you. It's just a fun little get-together jam kind of thing where they're just checking it out and commenting on how nice this guitar is. And it's hand-built by Tonesmith Guitars. Tonesmith. Look up Tonesmith, one word, on Facebook, and you'll find Kevin Smith, the builder. And we designed this, the WooF driver, myself, and Kevin together collaborated to put this together, design it, spec it, and Kevin built it. And we got about 6 of them. And they're very high-end and very neat sounding 6-way tone switch. Sound out of it you want. Like a nice, pretty, mellow tone. You can get country as you want. If I could play it. It's hard when I'm sitting up on my knee like that, but because I want you to see it. Paw prints are on the frets, are the instead of dots, you got the paw prints. WooF axe on the headstock. Those pickups are very special. Jeff Lace, who's up in Pomona, he's a pickup builder. And I don't know if any of your guitar players are familiar, but the Stratocaster, back when Eric Clapton was part of wanting to have noiseless pickups. Noise mean when you have single coil pickups like a Stratocaster, single coils, unlike the Les Paul, like Joe Bonamassa plays Les Paul most of the time. Those thick ones, they're double coil. So if you're under a like a, in a bar, you have those black lights, those beer lights. They're a black light. They're always buzzing, and the guitar, unless you turn it, gets a buzz through your amp. It's kind of very annoying for bands when they go and play gigs like that. So Jeff Lace developed double wind or special wind where that noise cancellation. I have them in my Strat, replacing the originals, and these here are his newest Lace sensors. They're very, very high end and very great, clean sounding pickups. And all the tones. So it's got all that. Anyhow, we're going to play a few tunes in a minute. In the meantime, we just so the other night we got cut off. We kept trying to log back on. You can probably see the posts up there, the short posts that freeze up when the Wi-Fi signal coming out of Facebook is just overloaded. It wasn't your Wi-Fi. It says you got a weak connection, all that. It's not my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is just fine. It's just coming in there. So it's new technology, and apparently, there's so much bandwidth available for people. So if a bunch of people are on live on their streaming, doing their little thing all at the same time, it's going to slow things down and freeze things up. How come the lights aren't working? Well, I'll tell you why they're not working. Because I don't have a fresh battery in there. But you know what? Let me set this down and see if I can do that real quick. I have a battery here, and let me see if I can make that happen. If this battery's good. These 9-volt batteries go in there, and one of the things, if you can hear me talking, one of the things that we were working on is how do you get that battery to last longer? One of the things is that 9-volt battery goes in the back here. See that little place? Let me see if I can replace. I just put this one in here, but I don't think it was brand new when I put it in. So let me see if I can get in here. This is a tricky deal, the way this is in here. If you just give me a second to go get a right over here and get the tool. That's a good question. Thanks for asking. But that's why. And these things, if you leave them plugged in, when you unplug the jack, it depowers the battery. So, I can get this thing open. It's definitely tricky the way he has this designed here. I had this trouble before getting this thing open. It's very well made, but I don't want to break anything here, so we may have to pass on the lights tonight. Sorry about that. I'll have to figure out how this opens up, because it's not cooperating right now. Yeah, there's something going on here. So let me work on that, okay? But anyway, the lights do go on and off. I mean, the eyes, they're blue like a husky. So I'll work on that. We can hear you fine. Good. All right. So when I play the video of the guys in Nashville testing the guitar out, you'll see the lights should be going on and off. So we're going to do one song right now. I'm going to do this one first. This is one. Should make everybody happy. I like this song. I think this is a classic song, so well written, and it really puts a lot of inspiration into how we feel about everything in our day-to-day life, and how music, and all music really, but give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. And then, if I can play it. And day after day I'm more confused, yet I look for the light through the pouring rain. You know that's a game that I hate to lose. I'm feeling the strain. Ain't it a shame? Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Just give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Beginning to think I'm wasting time. You know, I don't understand the things I do. This world outside can look so unkind. So I'm counting on you to carry me through. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Sing with me now. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Look here. And when my mind is free, you know a melody can move me. And when I'm feeling blue, the guitar can come in through to soothe me. Thanks for the joy that you're giving me. I want you to know I believe in your song. This rhythm and rhyme and harmony. You help me along by making me strong. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll, just drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. And that was recorded by, originally, by Dobie Gray, who was also an acquaintance of mine that I met and hung out with when I was playing with Kenny Rogers. We were playing on the same bill when Drift Away was a hit, and Kenny was just about to make his comeback with Lucille. We were playing Harrah's casinos in Lake Tahoe and Reno, and Dobie was on the set. Just a beautiful guy. Unfortunately, he passed away a couple of years ago with cancer. Dobie Gray, Drift Away, and then Uncle Cracker, I think the other band who put another version out. Do you know any Styx? Sing them tomorrow. You know, I don't do any Styx, but a great band. Just a great band. They're one of the lesser, I mean, I know they were huge in the 70s or whatever, and but they didn't get the recognition they should have. They're an amazing band. Amazing singers and players. I love them. One of my favorite bands. Air Supply too, same thing. Just crazy good. So anyway, But I'm sorry I don't know any sticks. I could learn some, I guess, if I sat down and did it. But meantime, let's do one more. Then we're going to take a look at this WooF video tonight. We're just doing something different tonight. Breed, we'll get back to tomorrow night. Some breeds and back to the other stuff and the websites. And everything's posted in the last few days about all the websites we need to check out for shirts and bike springers and information and all this kind of thing. But we're just going to have fun tonight with some music. So when I did play with Kenny Rogers, let me see here where it went. I have to keep tabs on things here, if you don't mind. I've got so many things open on my computer. You know, of course, everybody knows this song, and he still does a great job on it. Now, he didn't write this, but this made him the biggest thing ever. I mean, he was big before, but when we started doing this one in the movies, it was all over, you know. It was. On a warm summer's eve, on a train bound to nowhere, met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns of staring at the window at the darkness. The boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, "Son, I made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind me saying, well, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice." Yeah, I'll tell you where he's playing. So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette, and he asked me for a light. And the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. He said, "If you're gonna play the game, boy, you got to learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. Now you never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done." Now every gambler knows the secret to surviving, knowing what to throw away and knowing what to keep. Because every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser. The best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. And when he finished speaking, he turned back toward the window, crushed out a cigarette and faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. But in his final words, I found that ace that I could keep. Now you got to know when to fold 'em, know when to hold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Yeah, I got the lyrics up there. I mean, it's a lot of lyrics. Sometimes he forgets them. It's amazing. Julie, hello. It's fun. But anyway, you ask if he's still touring. Yes, he's on his last farewell tour. And they are, I can tell you exactly if they're near a town near you. Now, they've been around, and you're in Kentucky. You're in Bowling Green. What they're doing is this last farewell tour. It's this whole year, and then they're going to go into next year as long as he can after the season here, because the season's really tough from now through the rest of the year with the Christmas tour. I think they've headed out to, what's today? Wednesday? I think they leave tomorrow. Let me see. For Ireland. They're going over to England and Ireland and Scotland one more time. Let's see. They are in... What's today? Today is the... Okay. Yeah. Oh, actually, it's next month. So, the 13th, which is tomorrow, Thursday, they're in Abbotsford, British Columbia. 15th, which is Saturday, I guess. They're in Edmonton. 16th in Calgary. 21st in Deadwood, South Dakota. Then the 26th, and they're off 4 days. Then 26th of October, Corpus Christi. 27th, Midland, Texas. 28th, Stafford, Texas. You probably never heard of some of these towns because most of them are casinos. Fordville, Kentucky. I don't think they're going to be in Fordville, Kentucky. Matter of fact, there's no Kentucky right here, right now. Closest thing is, if you want to go, Stafford, Independence, Missouri on the 25th. Cincinnati. Are you anywhere near Cincinnati, Kimberly? I don't know where Fordville is. Any of you are near here, I can get you in to meet him and greet him and get VIP tickets if you really want to go. I'm in California. They're not coming back out here until probably Pechanga next April again, and a couple other places. And then we got Cincinnati 27th. Oh, that's November already. We're into, they're taking off. So at the end of October, 28th, then they're off almost all of November until the 25th, 27th November, before Thanksgiving, 2.5 hours. So if you want to go to Cincinnati and see him November 27th, you got to let me know. It's not a long drive. If you want to meet and greet and meet the band and meet Kenny and hang out, we can arrange that for you. So you got my email, bucky@jingleads.com. Let me slip that up here again. Hang on a second. Let me get my act together here. And I'll type in my email for anybody, and I'll go back to that itinerary. Let's see if I can find the show here. Live. My email, Bucky, B-U-C-K-Y, at jingleads.com. There, I'm posted now. Hey, Mimi, good to see you. So, Kimberly, if you want to go, shoot me your email to my email. Yes, I did, but put it in again, please. There it is. I just posted it. Then you got to tell me how many people. You know, I mean, you can't have tons, but you can have at least 2, 3, 4, maybe. I'll see if I'll call and see if I can get that set up for you. So that's the 27th, which is, let's see what date that is. 27th is going to be Sunday. Sunday the 27th in Cincinnati they are at the Taft Theater. November 27th, Kimberly, at the Taft Theater in Cincinnati. We can arrange that. Then we got December 2nd, La Crosse, Wisconsin. December 3rd, Green Bay, Wisconsin. December 7th, Norfolk, Virginia. The 8th of December, Detroit. The 9th, French. Okay, awesome. We can arrange that. Detroit, December 8th. French Lick, Indiana, December 9th. Mount Pleasant, Minnesota, December 10th. Greensburg, Pennsylvania, the 14th of December. Englewood, New Jersey, the 15th. Uncasville, Connecticut. Uncasville. Never heard of that. Oh, it's a casino. Mogan, it's the Indian Sun Arena. December 16th. December 18th, Reading, Pennsylvania. 20th of December, Verona, New York. 21st, Red Bank, New Jersey. 23rd of December, Westbury, New York. Then they're off until January 18th to West Palm Beach, Florida. 21st, January, Fort Pierce, Florida. Clearwater, the 22nd, and April 23rd, Fort. So down in South Florida, the end of this, end of January. We're talking about Kenny Rogers' tour is what we're talking about. Gonna call my stepmom. She needs a lift. Her brother passed away last Thursday. Yeah, I mean, if you have something like this, you can plan for November 27th. I'll make it happen for you. And Sharon just joined us. We're talking. I just played Gambler by Kenny Rogers. I used to play with Kenny in Kenny Rogers tickets. And we're just saying, if you're anywhere near any of these cities, or you're in these cities, and you want to go to the show, I can get you backstage and meet and greet and all that, and so forth. If we're near these places, I mean, that's if you keep asking me. But anyway, let's see what else he's got here. Fort Lauderdale, the 24th, 27th, Sarasota, Florida, 28th January, Orange Park, back in Carmel, Indiana, April. Then they're off February. Danville, Kentucky, April 8th. Good evening, Bucky. How are you doing tonight? Good, Kim. Nothing in El Paso, Sharon. The closest thing in Texas is, I'm going to take time to do this for you since you're watching. He's in Texas, October. He's got 3 Texas dates. October 26th, Corpus Christi, 27th, Midland, and the 28th in Stafford, Texas, if that's anywhere near you or close enough to drive. Amanda, finally. Cool. Back. Everybody's back. So like I say, I think in November, that first part of November there, they're going over to Scotland and Ireland. That's why there's nothing listed there. But Final World Tour. Final World Tour. So I can go over those again if anybody's interested in getting... we got Norfolk, Virginia, December 7th. I don't know how close that is to North Carolina for you. Greensburg, Pennsylvania, December 14th. Reading, Pennsylvania, the 18th. Verona, New York, New Jersey, New York, and then back down to Florida. Vancouver, going up to... maybe they canceled that going overseas thing because I don't see it. It could be because that's a long trek and a lot of work. My internet finally works right. Hurricane Matthew had it all messed up. Yeah, shame on Matthew, huh? Have a great night, my friend. Kimberly Schilling, gonna call Mom right now. Yeah, just keep in touch. We got time to make this happen. Okay? Right now I'm gonna play another song. We did Drift Away, we did The Gambler, and we want to do this one for all our people in California that remember Otis. I came from the Bay Area before I moved to LA. Sitting in the morning sun, I'd be sitting when the evening comes. I'm watching the ships roll in and watch them roll away again. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay. Let me take a break there. Midland, Texas, sorry, is, let's go back here. Midland, Texas is October 27th. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. You see, I left my home in Georgia. I'd be headed for the Frisco Bay, 'cause I had nothing to live for. There's nothing gonna come my way, so I just be now sitting at the dock of the bay, watching the tide just roll away. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, see it. It looks like just nothing's gonna change. Everything just remains the same. And I can't do what 10 people tell me to do. So I guess I'll remain the same. I'm sitting here resting my bone. This loneliness won't leave me alone. 2,000 miles I'll roam just to make this dock my home. I just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide just roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Little Otis Redding sitting at the dock of the bay. I'm trying to read this while I'm playing. Cool. I'm Amity, daughter of mine. Thanks, man. Come on down to our trailer. Lucky, no damage. Okay, I love that song. Sounds good. Thank you, Kim. So anyway, talking about the Kenny Rogers farewell tour, and it'll be the last time to catch him. And he's a great guy. You love the show. Deborah, hi. Good tonight. You know, if you want to see him, I can probably set something up at most of the venues. It's cool. I can get you the VIP treatment at least, and see the show, get the right seats, have fun. For anybody who wants to do that, if you have any more questions, all you got to have to do is look up, if you go to vividseats.com. Let me show you this. Let me show you this here. You'll see the website where I'm seeing all the dates. They're pretty clear. Vividseats.com. This is where I am. And you'll see his schedule there. I think it should come up. Or just go to Kenny Rogers Tour. You find all the venues, events, and so forth. So anyhow, that's that. Now, I want to share, when we went to Nashville, where I grew up primarily, and we took the WooF axe when we first got the WooF axe, and we took it and we asked a few of our friends to come over, and friends to come over to a studio, a friend of our studio, O'Neill's, and try out the WooF axe as, like, you know, beta test it. So I'm going to show you this video here of this thing and these fellas and who they are and what they do. Two of the guys that are still playing with Kenny are on there, Brian and Randy. Then we have Billy Panda, who's a studio musician. Then we have Pat Bergeson, who's a phenomenal guitar player who's traveling now with the original two drummers with the Allman Brothers, J-Mo and Butch Trucks, and doing a tribute to the Allman Brothers with two of the real Allman Brothers in the band, the drummers. And he's one of the guitar players with another guy named Jack Pearson. There's a singer, a bass player, and a keyboard player, and they're touring. They're touring all over the place. And if you want to hear them and see who they are doing the Allman Brothers stuff as good as it's going to get, it's Les Brers, Lesbres, the Brothers, French, I guess. And we'll see their show. They're touring around. There's the WooF axe, the lights on. Here's this video. Check it out. Chat about it, trying it out. There's Pat.
My name is Pat Bergeson. I live in Nashville, Tennessee. I play guitar. Guitars shaped like dogs. It's got a real nice tone, and it has a very nice acoustic properties to it. I love that the eyeballs light up when you play. You can't get any cooler than that, right?
Catch you later. Thanks, Rochelle. That's Billy Panda.
Billy Panda, just a guitar player at large in Nashville. I think it's awesome. I've honestly never played anything like it, and that's not a gag. It's a very unique instrument. It feels very comfortable to hold. It's very comfortable to play. When you play it, what comes out isn't anything any other guitar does. It's just got its own deal, and it's really cool.
Still plays with Kenny.
Hi, I'm Randy Dorman. I play guitar with Kenny Rogers. I've been with him for 36 years now. He tried to fire me, but I just wouldn't leave. I really do like the way it feels. I like the neck. Like everybody else has said, the frets are real smooth.
It's a good fret job. They're nice and tall, so it's easy to bend. I have to say, the fret markers are fabulous. It's a little bitty pause.
They're off center because you're walking across it. It's awesome.
They're really, truly awesome.
It's really a neat idea.
Brian Franklin with Kenny. With Freebird.
And I'm Brian Franklin. I play guitar for Kenny Rogers and just enjoying this WooF axe. Pick yourself up. They're awesome. Kind of unique sound with the hollow body or semi-hollow body.
Yeah, I think it's chambered, and you know, it's fun. You look at it and you think, well, it's cool looking, but it can't be a serious guitar. It's a deeply serious guitar.
Well, you can definitely. It's a real guitar. Exactly.
You're making me hungry, Mimi. Sounds so good.
What's cool is it really don't sound like any other guitar. It's kind of got its own bark. It really howls.
Oh, it sounds great, man. It sounds great. It's a great rock and roll monster, man. And it lights up.
So there you go. A little quick video we did of these guys checking out the WooF axe, and they all liked it and thought there were good features to it, you know. But it's a promo guitar is all it is. And I mean, if somebody really wanted to get one,
Here it is, the WooF axe.
Here's another guy.
This.
Good deal, Mimi. I'm sure they loved it too. Charlotte. Checking out the WooF axe. I've never had deer, but I'm not sure for me. Sure it'll be good.
I know. Get it, dog.
So there you go. Amazing. That guy's an amazing player. Oh my goodness. Can he play or what? Anyhow, that's the WooF axe. So we've been just checking out some music tonight, doing the WooF axe and this, that, and the other thing. And I hope you're enjoying it. Like I said, last night we tried to go on and we got frozen up. The connection wasn't good from Facebook. Coming at you live through Facebook Live, was their Wi-Fi was messed up from their output, apparently, because everybody else was working out fine. Love the song, D-Dredge. Thank you. So we're going to call it a day, and we've been having fun. And today was just a music day. The Sharon the WooF axe, that's the same guitar he was playing right here. We had shipped this over to England and let that guy play it with some other guys to demo it. Then they sent it back to us and made these videos. And it's a promo tool, basically, for the love of dogs and the WooF driver. That's the reason we built these. They are for sale. I mean, they're not cheap, but, you know, if somebody really wanted one hand done, some amazing guitars, very high quality materials, and just play effortlessly to play. I mean, they just are, you know, they just... What I like about it is it's got all the tones. WooF axe. So we will see you. Depends how you fix the deer burgers, huh? Yeah. Having a deer in my yard and my deer in my headlights. I don't know. Just kidding. I'm sure it's great. A little gamey, yeah, I'm sure. But that's part of the deal. What's the starting price? Well, they're all the same price pretty much. It cost us about $1,800 to make them. And the guitars that this guy makes, Tone Smith guitars, they're all very high end. This one should retail for, you know, $32.95 is what his guitars retail for, $3,000. But the cost to make them, that we made the deal, was about, for us only, in this particular custom guitar. So somewhere around there, under $2,000. But it's worth it. I mean, if you're a player, it's incredible. I mean, it plays as good or better than any Gibson or Fender or Jackson or Taylor or PRS or you name it. Plus the tonalities and the fact that it's just very lightweight and just comfortable to play. So collector. Plus the eyes light up. But I took it to a gig. Actually, I took it to a jazz gig one night, a jam. Cool, yeah. When you play it, absolutely. Have a great night. Kim's got to go. We'll see you tomorrow. Same to you. Anyway, I took it to a jazz gig, and nobody saw me setting up, but when I turned around, we started playing, they saw it, and they go, whoa, I'm playing jazz on this thing, and it's a dog. It's not a big jazz guitar. It sounded great, and but they're looking at this thing. Nobody had my friends in the band didn't have a clue. Where did this thing come from? So I had to explain what the purpose of this thing was. I better save some money and learn how to play. Well, that's the truth. Yeah, you gotta, yeah. I have it. It's a promo, and we keep promoting the love of the dogs. Woof Driver, love those puppies, love those pooches. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow night, and until then, we're going to jump and jam right out of here. On behalf of the Woof Driver, alldognetwork.com, revamp the shows and the websites. They're all posted. Have a good night. Thank you, Deborah, and everybody who watched, and all the new names I see. Spread the word, spread the love that we're on every night sometime. And if we have bad connection, freezes up, we'll try to get on. If we can't, we'll see it. Taylor Gibson Innovation. Well, he's happening. 3 got some money invested there. I love it. He must be a great player.